Hi folks, you joined me a couple of days later. It's now, what time is it? 1:45, and I'm with a different company, and today we're driving, I was driving this yesterday as well, a 18-tonner flatbed. I can't show you the lorry itself because it's got company logo on it and stuff, but they're quite happy for me to record in the cab, so I thought I'd just give you a bit of an update as to what I've been doing, what I've been up to. So this company delivers
after 200 meters, turn left onto Station Road.
Thank you, Mrs. Noisy. Yeah, so this company deliver things like pipes and fittings and stuff like that, valves and pumps and things like that. So yeah, a good bunch of lads to work with actually. When I get here in the morning, the lorry's already loaded, they've strapped it down. I just go through and just double check it, and yeah, having a bit of a ball, to be honest.
Ahead and left.
Vehicle turning left.
It's quite slow though.
Railway crossing ahead.
Thank you, I can see that.
Railway crossing ahead.
Oh.
Please follow the route for 9 kilometers.
I'm literally driving over the crossing, shush. So yeah, this is a DAF as well. Like I say, it's an 18-tonner, it's quite long. It's got a massive overhang on the rear axle, which I thought I was going to have a problem with, but I actually haven't. So I can't really complain, you know, sort of driving it. I think it's the longest truck I've driven so far. You know, okay, I haven't actually driven that many yet, but my point being that, you know, it's the longest truck I've driven, I think. So yeah, it's not too bad to drive, to be fair. It's not the fastest truck, it's got quite a small engine, but it goes, you know, as long as it runs, that's the main thing, I suppose. But yeah, I'm just on my way to load stuff. I've just been to EDF to deliver some bits and bobs for them. They took a pallet off. They were supposed to have some tubing as well, but they couldn't take it. So I've still got that on the bed at the moment. So that'll go back to the yard. So yeah, I'm off to load stuff. Then I'm off to James Paget Hospital in Galston. Then down to, well, across to Gapton Hall at Great Yarmouth, which I know very well. And then I'm off to Acle, and then back up the 47 to Norwich to the yard. So I've probably done over half my drops now. This morning was just full of like these little horrible narrow B roads. I mean, some of them really felt like I shouldn't have been there, especially in this. So yeah, that was fun. I mean, literally a road like this was, I would consider, a main road compared to some of the roads I've been on this morning. So yeah, it's been basically a day of horrible narrow roads. I got a bit lost earlier as well because I was trying to find this food place, and I couldn't find it for the life of me. And one of the roads said no access to, you know, this site, and I was like, oh, okay. And obviously, you know, you may or may not know, but when you're in a HGV and the sat nav says go down this road, you're at the junction, you look down that road and you go, do I really want to go down there while I'm driving? Sometimes you have to, you know, and that's why I've had all these roads, these narrow roads to go down, because that's where it wants me to go. You know, I mean, obviously I'm not stupid. I use my own judgment. At one point I thought, oh, this looks a bit sketchy, but we made it through okay. To be honest, I mean, the majority of lorries, with the exception of like really high and really long ones. I mean, something like this is quite long. I mean, this is probably 11 metres long also, maybe even 12. I haven't looked at the plate actually, I don't know how long it is. But yeah, this is your standard width, so it's probably 2.5 metres. But to be fair, this is only 12 feet high, so it's not really that tall. So you know, narrow lanes and stuff, you can pretty much get by, providing there aren't any oncoming cars or other lorries, even worse. So, but yeah, you wouldn't want to take an Arctic down some of these little windy, horrible roads. But yeah, just off to Lowestoft now. Vince's, the place I'm going to, I've actually been there before. So, oh god, this gearbox, honestly, you're coming down a hill, right, and you're pressing on the brakes, even just slightly, and it's like, shift down! Must rev the nuts off this engine! So yeah, this gearbox is a bit naff, to be honest. I have to keep manually adjusting the gears so that it's not using so much fuel that it's just ridiculous. I don't know if you picked up, the microphone picked up that just then. I was coming down a hill and it decided to change down a gear, and then it sounds very loud. So, and the engine brake on this is rather weird as well, because it uses air. I've never been in one that uses air before. It sounds like I'm leaking air when I'm going down the hill and I haven't got my foot on the accelerator. So, and to be honest, it doesn't seem overly helpful, to be fair. But there you are. I'm guessing it works a little bit. So yeah, it's a bit gloomy today as well. It's quite warm. I'll say it's warm. It's 11 degrees, but it does feel warmer than that, to be fair. We haven't seen an awful lot of sun. There's been a lot of cloud today. Thankfully, no rain, so that's good. You know, don't want any rain because then I get wet. I've only bought one jacket with me. But yeah, a bit cold this morning, but the mornings are pretty cold at the moment. But by 10, 11 o'clock, that's nice and warm. So yeah. So yeah, today's Friday. So I've been at work for a week now. I did have Wednesday off. I was supposed to be with that other company that I told you about with the cold and that, but we decided that that job wasn't really for me, to be fair, and primarily that was just purely based on the fact that I was hunkered about 190 sacks of coal by myself on 3 drops. I mean, some of these drops were taking over an hour to complete because I just had to move so many bags. And to be honest, it's a bit of a health and safety risk. Bit of a health and safety risk, in my opinion. So I said to the agency, I said, look, you know, if I keep doing this, I'm going to throw my back out and I ain't going to be able to work for another week or so. So I made a conscious decision to say thank you, but no thank you. Completed my day's work, and I mean they're absolutely fine with it. You know, they'd already said to me that we've had loads of drivers quit because they can't, you know, they're not used, you know, they can't do the work. You know, with me, it wasn't a case of not wanting to, because I mean the work itself was fine. But yeah, moving all those sacks about, even with a sack barrow, it's just crippling work, really. I don't know. I applaud the people that do it, to be fair, but yeah, I couldn't do it. Never mind. I've enjoyed this job anyway. I'll come back here again if I wanted to. It only takes me about 35 minutes to get here from home as well, so, or to their yard anyway. So I'm quite happy to come work for these guys again. All in all, been quite a nice couple of days, really. So, weekend to look forward to. Don't know what you guys are up to at the weekend, but by the time you see this video,
After 1 kilometre, turn right.
by the time you see this video, it'll probably be a week or so later anyway. I'm actually really behind with the videos, so apologies.
Railway crossing ahead.
Oh, will you shut up about railway crossings? Honestly, I don't really care. I can see. I'm not stupid. Oxford. Right, you happy now? I got all these PDO sat-nav phone things. It's like an all-in-one device. The only thing I don't do with it is
After
actually...
300 metres, turn right.
I'm going to throw it out the window in a minute. The only thing I don't do with it is actually scan the...
Sharp curve right.
Thank you. Is scan the parcels. Well, products anyway.
Turn right.
I'm going to turn right. Jesus. So yeah, I'll just go back way over to load stuff now, and I'll catch you guys in a little while, because I think we're caught up now. I think I brought you up to speed.
Please follow the route for 23 kilometres.
Kilometres, alright then. Anyway, catch you guys in a bit. I forgot to say, I ended the video and I've forgotten what I was going to actually say. I do have some work the next couple of weeks. It is with the same company. So next week I'm doing day runs with them, 18 tonner. And the week after that, it has been confirmed I'm doing the nights. So I think we're going down to Stoke-on-Trent. I've got the address, so I'll double check that and see what it says. But yeah, that's all been confirmed. So it looks like I'm doing some night runs. So that'd be nice. Can't really complain. I want to do some night runs to give myself a bit of night experience, because I haven't driven in the dark yet. So that'll be something new and exciting. And hopefully the company I'm going to be working for, that was the same company that I did my first day in a HGV with. So you'll have seen that video by now. That would have come out, so you'll have that video to watch. I'm going to ask the company if I can record. They're your typical, standard haulier. They do, like, multi-drop. They've got class 1, class 2, and they've got 3.5 ton vans as well. So yeah, they sort of do a bit of everything really, but most of it's just like palletised goods, to be honest. But I'm not going to say who they are until I've had a chat with them. If they're happy for me to, they do seem like the sort of company that might be open to the idea of it. See if I can have a chat with the owner, see if he's happy to do it. If not, then I'll just film like this so that you can't really see anything. You just listen to me waffle on and look at the road. Anyway, speaking of the road, cue the time lapse.